I was taking a nap. I was knocked off the bed. I was against the wall. Then I found the big hole on my top of my roof, bedroom. Then see the sunlight go through. I don't know what happened. Obviously, I was temporary concoction.
That was kind of hard to follow, so we asked our courtroom sketch artist to simplify things a little bit for us.
I was taking a nap. I was knocked off the bed. I was against the wall. Then I found the big hole on my top of my roof. Then see the sunlight go through. I don't know what happened. Obviously, I was temporary concoction.
We're going to commercial and the verdict. We'll be right back.
This court is again in session.
Well, the question is basically who felled this tree. If it was an employee of the defendants actually working for them on a payroll and they cut it from the base, that would constitute negligence and the plaintiff would recover. On the other hand, if the defendants hired someone who was an expert in this field, or even someone who wasn't, but who was an independent contractor who they had no control over as to how that person would cut down this tree, they wouldn't be responsible for the actions of an independent contractor. We don't really know who cut down the tree. We know it was someone, apparently, according to this witness, who I believe was someone who'd been there for 3 days. But the defendants are not required as owners of property they're going to develop to go by the property every day and see that things are okay and see if no one's going to trespass on their property or whatever. So not having been there for 3 days, not seeing anyone, I don't think that doesn't constitute negligence. I think the proof is just woefully lacking on the plaintiff's part. You just haven't brought me anything, and it's not your fault. You don't know. You just don't know, and you haven't been able to find out who did it. But the burden of proof is on you. We can't just assume because the tree was on their property and it fell down that you automatically win the case. It's not so. You only win if you prove that their employee was negligent. And we don't know who did it, whether it was an independent contractor or if it was a trespasser. We really have no proof on the part of the plaintiff. Judgment is for the defendant.
And that will bring this case to a close. It'll also close it out for another session of the People's Court as we're out of time. I'm Doug Llewelyn, thanking you for joining us and reminding you if someone files a lawsuit against you and you're convinced you're not guilty of what they charge you with, don't be intimidated. Go to court and stand up for your rights.